Welcome and thanks for stopping by. I'm Digital Micro. You're on the Digital Micro Trading Journal channel, day trading for an ROI payout. It's just my trade journal, rule-based price action trading. Going to do a little chart analysis for Thursday, October 12th, 2023. CPI News Catalyst, 8:30 a.m. Eastern Standard. My daily affirmation: I see it and understand. Rigid discipline and rules. Flexible in outcome expectations, independent thinker, impeccable risk manager, precision-based trader, responsible business manager. On the left side, ES daily, we are in a multi-day uptrend, and inversed on the right side is the DXY dollar. So I want to go into these charts a little deeper, look at the levels and what I'm looking for on the CPI News Catalyst and the RTH AM. Let's get to it. So the US dollar, the level here with this blue line was the last trading day of September on the 29th, and we had this sell side liquidity low. You can see here we've had two candles. The wicks of the candles on previous day, Wednesday, went through it but did not close below it. And here we are on Thursday. We're waiting for the CPI report, and we've done the same thing. We've candle wicked through the blue line, sell side liquidity, violated it with this yellow circle, but we've got a green candle body hovering before it. So this really, for me, is going to be all about how this dollar closes. The sell side liquidity level is 1056.57. Let's get to the ES chart next. So let's look at this multi-day high 24-hour ES chart. I pointed out in the previous video, I'm watching this 9 EMA because we had air. Currently, we're 3-day air above the 9 EMA, coming in at 43.73. The 9 EMA 43.73. 43.8125 is the 18 EMA. So I'm expecting absolutely that we're gonna retrace back, if not later this week, early next week, at some point, this blue line. So that's exhibit one. Let's look at some other things here. So now I've got the levels, and what I want to point out on these levels is we've got some big gaps here. So the first thing is I've got a fair value gap in gray, and these orange and red rectangles here are 4-hour fair value gaps. And what I've got here between the bodies of the candle is a volume imbalance currently, and the bottom of the volume imbalance is 44.0975 by 44.18. So we still have a lot more of Thursday to trade with a very big news catalyst. London comes in at 44.2675, and New York midnight comes in at 44.2175. Those are the markers. So what I am expecting at some point, there's a strong possibility this liquidity void, or let's just call it a volume imbalance, closes in the next 24 hours. Again, the high of that imbalance 44.1775 and the low 44.0975. Let's go to the next chart. Okay, the final chart here is a Renko non-time based with the Keltners, because I want to really see how much distance we are from price to this red. The red is the median Keltner, and the lower blue is 43.8275, much still higher than the PM low of the previous day at 43.77. London here, we've already pointed out at 44.26.75. And then I wanted to point out the New York Midnight Open correlates with the consequent encroachment of this gray box, which is a daily fair value gap. So again, this daily fair value gap's quite large, and I do think we're going to have some price discovery below this. What I'm looking here is the RTH close for October 11th was 44.1750, and I'm thinking 5 handles below that at 44.1250 isn't really too ambitious on a mean reversion target. and it's currently above the red median Keltner. So those are my levels that I'm watching. Pointed out already, the fair value gap orange, and then the red 4-hour fair value gap stacked just below it. And so I think, again, price is going to go to some place in the red 4-hour fair value gap. So I'm keeping with the higher time frame objectives. I'm not going into smaller time frames. I want to watch how price reacts, and I'm specific to the RTH AM and PM sessions going to these mean reversion levels below New York midnight open. So we'll see how it goes, but I'm definitely not bullish here on high probability setups. I'd rather look for mean reversion setups lower before we close out the week. Take care. Thanks for watching. Appreciate those of you that like it and have subscribed. Thanks for supporting the channel. Aloha. Bye.